Guess who's buying divines for the third installment of Chimeric Fang, jeweled foil. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 352. Fan. Alright, let's continue this stupid series of mine. For those of you that missed the last episode, I'll link that in the description below this video and up here. And I will link the first episode as well, where I made the base. Hopefully today we don't make any more mistakes on this shit, but we'll see. I actually bought all of his divines. That was kind of funny. He like almost never runs out of currency. Acapella is one of the main standard flippers. But yeah, so the process here is we're trying to get perfect prefixes on this, which is incredibly difficult. The range of rolls is 155 to 169, 17 to 24 to 36 to 41, and 36 to 40. Looking for 40 fizzes extra fire with like perfect flat and really high percent ideally. Like one off perfect would be fine. Or perfect would be fine. We had one off perfect, but it was on the percent fizzes extra fire. That one needs to be perfect, I'm pretty sure. And then I think the flat. Ooh, okay, that. Fuck, that's 2 off. But the fizzes extra is better. It's 455. I believe it was 461 with that one extra flat before. It's kind of amazing how powerful one flat fizz is. I don't think that's good enough. Because I think the max we can get is like 465, 467, something like that. With 40% as extra. I'm gonna keep going. I might regret this, but that's okay. 40. 40. No. 40. Ooh. We get the same thing. Really? The same rolls. Exact same rolls that we just had. Still 451, yeah. Oh wait, no, it was 455. The attack speed got worse. The prefixes are the same though. I think we can do this. I should calculate the probability of this, but every time I do math like that in a video, it's almost always wrong because I haven't thought about it enough. So I'm gonna just not. But basically you just roll. To calculate that, it'd be what? 1 in 15 multiplied by a 1 in 9 multiplied by 1 in 6 by 1 in 5. All of those together. It's actually not a bad one. No, it's like 4 off. It's a pretty low probability chance. It's gonna take me a couple hundred, couple thousand divines maybe if we don't get lucky here. We've come very close though. Multiple times. I've just gotta get lucky. I wish there was a way to like weight divine orbs. Oh, that's so close. We hit perfect flat, which is really difficult, but everything else is bad. Close. No. That's 3 off on the flat again. It's 450. A little bit worse. Just a little bit. This hurts my soul. Divining these is just like painful. Weapon divining. If there's multiple rolls like this that you have to get perfect, it's just so much more difficult than doing something like a ring, for example, that has lower ranges. Like it's such a high probability chance. But luckily divines aren't stupidly expensive. I think I paid like 3.8 to 1x in that trade, something like that. So fucking close. Perfect, 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 bad. You see how much DPS you lose there? 440? It's probably like 445 with attack speed, but fuck. Just those couple points of flat. It really, really hurts you. Ooh, that's really close. It's like 3 off, but again, it's lower. Oops, I weapon swapped. I want the 40 fizz is extra. It just looks better. I believe in Christ Wilson. Hear my prayer. I'm gonna need to buy more divines, aren't I? God damn it. Why? Why did I make this mistake? This entire process was a mistake. Shouldn't have ever done this, but it's fun. And I think you guys are enjoying watching it, hopefully. If you are, let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'd appreciate that. It is really good to hear from you guys, though. That instant feedback is what drives me, you know? You know? What are we at? Wow, that's really bad. 1 off, 4 off, 2 off. Damn it. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Close. Perfect, perfect, but minimum and almost minimum. 430. Dude, that's such a huge range. God damn it. 169. Oh, 37. 2 off on the phase, too. That was close. 40, bad. 40, bad. 40, bad. Come on. 40. Okay. Middle tier. I should just I want to just check the DPS after each one. But the attack speed can change a little bit too, so that throws it off. Perfect. 2 off, 2 off. I could just hold this, I guess. Hold alt. Oh, it moves. Why does it move? That makes it so much harder. I don't like this. What if I hit like perfect flat, perfect percent, and terrible percent? Or perfect flat, perfect physis extra, and terrible percent increased. Wonder how much damage that is. Probably a lot of lost damage. Holy crap, 40 per... Oh wow, I hit perfect flat? No, 1 off perfect flat. Bad percent though. I wonder if I just shouldn't upload me divining it. I feel like this is really boring. And it's like painful and slow. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. Fuck. This is so hard. 40. Oh, dude, that was so close. What is that? 1 off. Perfect, perfect. But that's bad. 4 off. That's like 5 off. That 24 to 41 is really fucking with me. It's so hard to hit. Like on Merciless, the range for percent is 170 to 179. It's a 1 in 10 versus like a 1 in 14, 15 here. It's much more difficult. Ooh, no. Perfect, perfect, bad, bad. All bad. All bad. All bad. 1 off perfect, max flat. Garbage. Perfect percent. Garbage. Garbage. Everything is garbage. This sword is garbage. Why did I do this to myself? Are you noticing a theme? I'm just regretting doing this. This entire process is so painful. Perfect, perfect. Trash, trash. God damn it. This is soul crushing. Oh, I think we did it. We did it! Oh my god. It's 1 off. Alright, hang on, let me fix the attack speed. We'll see what our DPS is. I gotta do... Prefixes cannot be changed. Our prefixes are done. We don't have to ever touch them again. They are 1 off. I'm perfectly happy with that. I'm a little bit sad that we don't have 69, but prefixes are locked. Now I just have to get the attack speed to 27, which is not hard. Okay. Now it's 459 DPS. So perfect would go over 460. But we're done with divining the prefixes, which means we can go back to metacrafting. Should I spend all of my X here? I don't care. We're doing it. Fuck it. Maybe I should buy more annulls. I don't have that many annulls. It's probably fine. If I need them, I'll grab them later. So that was like, what, 70x of divines or something stupid? Something like that. Alright, so this is the metacrafting session. We have locked prefixes, so when I go for this annulment here, I can only hit the attack speed, the onslaught, or the prefixes cannot be changed. Let's hope we keep the attack speed, obviously. We did it. Okay, nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so now I can remove this craft. Block attack mods, which allows me to remove stuff like accuracy from the pool. And I can try to slam for tier 1 crit multi or tier 1 elemental damage penetrates resistances. Either one of those would be ideal. That is not ideal. Stun duration. Fuck. It's so bad. Alright, let's go for the annul save again. Let's see if we can save the attack speed for the second time. I doubt it. I've annulled this attack speed like 3 times now. Stun duration. Yep. And it's gone. Alright, back to the just standard meta crafting. So you block a roll you don't want. In this case, I'll be blocking Dex and slamming for T1 crit. T1 crit, T1 attack speed. That's interesting. Fuck. I should honestly stop there. For now. But I don't want to. I could just like divine up the suffixes craft crit multi. It'd probably go up to about 440 DPS. Do I care about having the pseudo 4-link in the weapon? I feel like if you're using whirling blades or leap slam, you always put it in insanity gloves these days. I guess unless you're using tomb fist or something. Do I want to keep that? It is double T2 or double T1 prefixes. Suffixes. Wow, can't speak English. I don't know. I don't think I want that. I probably should keep that, but I'm not going to because I'm stubborn and I want this sword to be as best as it can. Let's try to save the crit strike chance. Great job. We did it. Fuck. I'm really good at annulling things. The things that I want. Ooh, T2 fire resist. That's good. What's the DPS without attack speed? 361 DPS, no attack speed. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Dude, if I, oh my god, if I fuck up the process again here, if I annul off, or sorry, if I scour this, I'm gonna have to redivine it. That. Now that would suck. So let's try not to fuck it up again. For those of you that missed it in the last video, I may have scoured the item without locking prefixes first. Damn it. We hit crit multi, but it's bad. Which cost me an additional Eternal, and then I got lucky and saved it again. But that should never... That's the second time that's happened in my entire Path of Exile career. In the past 3 years of doing this, I've done that one time before yesterday, or before today. And one time on this sword. So I've done it twice now. Ever. And it's always been on my items too. I've never done it to somebody else's items. I don't know what I would do if I had this level of like this tier of a base and I fucked it up and it wasn't mine. Like, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably spend the next couple months recrafting it to get the base back. Because that's like, if I can't afford to buy it or if it was a unique base, you know? That would suck. It's always a risk here. Especially when you're trying to do it quickly and you're talking at the same time. Cannot be changed. Scour. So it never hurts to slow down a little bit, I guess. Although it does make the videos take longer, it's probably worth saving the currency in the item. Please stop slamming stun duration, you piece of shit. Crafting hurts my soul. For those of you that are wondering how I make this much currency, there is actually a dedicated YouTube series to that. I will try to link in the description below this video if I forget. My apologies. I'm gonna hit that again for the fun of it. But it's basically a series in the Demi Explains playlist where I go through a bunch of screenshots of items that I've sold or trades that I've made basically and explain why the items are good. Not so much like this set of rolls sells for this level of currency, but more along the lines of this item, this combination of rolls on this type of item is really good for these type of builds, and people will pay a lot of currency for those combinations, you know? It's a really good way to help evaluate, like how to learn to evaluate rares, because that's definitely a learned skill. Damn it. It takes a while to learn that skill. Like, it took me probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 leagues of playing the game before I really learned how to price check my own stuff using PoE Trade or the official trade website. And I have Demi Explains on those things as well if you want to learn how to price check your own gear. It's just, it's a learning process. The more you play, the better you'll become at evaluating items and how good they actually are. or like how much you can sell them for example. But the prices that you can sell stuff for is really dependent on what leagues you're in. Obviously, if you're in standard and it's like a higher end item, it can sell for a lot more than if you're in league with that exact same item, because the amount of currency in standard is a lot higher, so inflation, I guess. And in leagues, there's just less demand for stuff like that. Like standard players who really play standard go for like expensive as fuck mirror tier gear. And so they have the currency from leagues coming in to be able to afford those type of items. That's not bad. And so it's just like, I don't know, standards for the crafting league in my eyes. That's how I see it. Some people are like, I don't want to play standard, I don't get to experience league mechanics. Or I don't want to play standard because everything's too expensive, or I don't want to play standard because it's too hard to get stuff on PoE trade. None of that's really like true. The only thing that I would agree with there is that the ceiling for prices can be a lot higher in standard because of those, that's like the amount of currency available. There's just a lot of crafting that happens in standard because of the currency available to the player base here. But when you start the game, you can start playing standard instantly. It's just treat it like you're playing any other league. Pick a build that's cheap to start out with and scales well with like a little bit of currency. And then once you get a little bit of currency and you've started farming a little bit, you can make a lot of money. Like for example, divine orbs in standard are always more expensive than they are in leagues. Now that may sound bad because you have to pay more for them, but when you're farming them, if you're farming like tabulas or corrupted six links, or you're farming monstrous treasure zones and voling strong boxes for corrupted six links, anytime you get a divine, it's worth like 2 or 3 times as much as it is in league, so it's a lot easier to generate currency that way, right? Like, yeah, things are more expensive, but that's a blessing and a curse. You can pay, or you can farm the higher value stuff and generate more value here than you can in league, which is pretty cool. I actually have a 10C budget MF character in the Demi Slains, in the build guides playlist. All that stuff's linked in the description. It costs you a couple chaos to get started, and if you farm Blood Aqueducts with it, which is a Act 9 zone, you generate humility cards, you get your tabulas, you sell them to the vendor. Anytime you vendor a 6-link, easy divine orb. And then there you go, divine orbs are like 30C in standard, versus like 10 in league. I think right now in Delve they're like 14 chaos or something. Da-da-da. Man, this sword is just hurting my soul at this stage. Aha! Alright. T1 attack speed returns to us. Now we block attack mods and slam T1 crit multi. Or T2, that works too. We're done! We did it! It only took a lot of exalts, but we finally... Oh my god, I'm so happy. Holy shit. We did it! The sword is done. I'm so fucking happy right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta divine this thing. The suffix is the perfect. I'm so fucking happy about this. So we need 2734. Which should be fairly easy. I mean, yeah, there you go. Easy clap, and then you remove this. And you craft crit. Oh, that's the right bench. And then you craft 27% crit on it. Which might take longer than the last phase, because this workbench hates me. 25. I'm so fucking happy. This is like one of the best swords in the game now. That's just fucking... Please, 27. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy. There you go. There's the finished Chimeric Fang. Even with my fuck-ups and everything else, we've managed to finish it. It is 459.2 PDPS with 40% physical as extra fire, 2 in attack speed, T2 multi, and crafted crit. Now that is a beautiful item right there. If you shit talk this item, no, go fuck yourself. This thing's beautiful, and you've never made anything remotely close to this. I am so fucking happy right now. So yeah, there you go. If you like this session or the last 2 sessions, thank you so much for watching. Let me know, like, give me some feedback in the comments, like the video if you did enjoy it. Follow me on Twitch if you have not already, if you want to watch me do this sort of shit live. Sometimes I do that, or you just want to hang out and ask me questions about crafting or how to make currency or builds, whatever it might be. Join my Discord as well if you want to know when I go live. Follow me on Twitter. all the social media links and like my merch store, my Patreon, if you want to support what I do, all of those links are in the description below the video as well. God, I'm so fucking happy. This thing is amazing. I'm gonna put this on my Blade Flurry build. It's gonna happen. It's so pretty. God damn it. Alright, sorry. I'll stop writing. I'm gonna go put together that character. We are back. Okay. I finished putting the character together. With sword tree and whatnot. Back on my Reeve Blade Flurry character in standard flying purple people setup. Good to go here, right? So this is my tooltip in hideout with Reeve. 667,000 DPS, which isn't even my max. That's not including the random element mod or the pen or anything like that. Right? That's just base tooltip in hideout. If I put in Blade Flurry, we're looking at 50k average damage, which is pretty okay, I think. Without being in a map or whatever. Let me go ahead and roll a map real quick so we can go see how this looks. I'm actually level 99, 79%, so I don't really want to die here. We'll just run an Elder Underground Sea or something. This was what I was using before. This was 565 DPS on a dagger base, but I switched to my new sword, which is just better. So I need to put in, let's do my links. We'll get full Reeve tooltip for the memes, just for fun. Let's see what happens. What do I need to do here? I have to do a lot of things to make sure that I don't die here, because that would be not ideal with this much XP. This character will hit level 100 soon. Now that I have this sword finished, I'll probably do it sooner rather than later. But I need the sextant. Yeah, yeah. What'd I get? Nothing. There was just nothing on that one? That sucks. I don't want to do barrels. There. Let's do pack size. Additional monsters, additional monsters, additional monsters. There we go. And then we'll grab our fragments, which gives you even more quantity. And then we'll go ahead and run this. This is gonna be so cool. I made sure all of my jewels were sword attack related. What do I run here? Bloodlines. Alright. Moment of truth. How good is my sword? Probably pretty okay, I think. It's pretty fast. Oh my god. I don't even have Reeve MTX on. Everything's so crunchy. My MTX is all fucked up. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so what do I need to get max tooltip? Everything up. 3.4 million DPS tooltip. I don't have a headhunter. I don't have an Orabot. That's fucking amazing. Alright, let's try Blade Flurry. See what I can get. Oh, this feels weird. This is actually a really nice feeling. It's so smooth. 203 average, 203,000 average damage. That's pretty high. I think my lead character is sitting at like, what was it? I'm trying to remember how low it was compared. I think it's like 36k max tooltip. So this character is dealing like 7 times the DPS. Look how fast I leech. Holy shit. I'm so... There we go, map returns. I'm so fucking tanky. Incredible. This is actually pretty cool. Alright, where's the boss? I'm gonna go one-shot Merveil. I do need to fix my skins and stuff, but that's alright. What? Oh, it's an Elder Guardian. God damn it. Alright, well anyways, I'm pretty happy with this craft. If you want to mirror this item, it'll be in my mirror thread. I'll stop running maps in the meantime. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was probably one of my best items I've ever finished crafting, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. That'll be Demi out.